Welcome back to the Justice Conference Asia 2014. I'm here with Steve Roese, who is a pastor, is an entrepreneur, and he's also the founder of Water is Basic, which is really an incredible initiative drilling wells for clean water in Sudan. I think probably clean water, I think we recognize that as a standard issue, and there's a lot of maybe initiatives around drilling wells, but what's different about Water is Basic?
What's interesting about what we're doing is we're actually pretty simple. I mean, the world is moving towards more complicated ways to solve the water issue, and I think that's great. But in South Sudan, probably the most broken place on the face of the earth, they need water wells now, and they need them back in their home village so they can go back and grow food and stay alive, etc. What's unique about what we do is this was their idea, and so we've been empowering from day one. We've been empowering them to be actually able to drill their own water wells, maintain them, manage them, repair them, etc. Mm-hmm. So I think what's made us unique is it's actually a locally run deal. Right. And now that conflict is broken out again, guess who's still drilling? Local people who get the local culture and have no place to go.
Right. And you mentioned that there's a number of other nonprofits that were in there as well, but they've had to pull out because of the conflict now that's gone on. But yet the guys that Water is Basic's been able to set up seem to be going still. Why is that?
Well, partially the reason people pull out is because the assets don't belong to the country. Okay. They belong to the organization, and you protect your assets in conflict, right? Right. But in our case, the assets actually belong to the people locally. There's no place to take them to. Secondly, this is their people. So I guess the way I would put it is wherever you are in life, if the people you love and know are being injured, are you going to run from them, or are you going to stay in the game and try to help them? And so that's part of the beauty of being locally run is now that conflict has hit again and things have gotten difficult, they not only are staying because they have to stay, they're staying because they want to stay. Right. These are their brothers and sisters who need water now. Right.
And you mentioned also that there's a lot of aid that comes in, but it's sort of got some strings attached, or it's got to have that person's name on it, or and you're not really you don't really recommend that. And why is that?
Yeah, I'll probably get in trouble with a lot of people for answering this, but whenever you put a name on something, it actually becomes a gift from somebody else. It becomes partially theirs. I often attribute it to like rental car. You rent a car, you treat it differently. It doesn't belong to you. You buy a car, all of a sudden your whole perspective on what people can eat and drink in your car has changed dramatically because you own it. And so ownership is really hard to take in when somebody else's name is on it.
Right. Okay.
So if you have a car and it's got your parents' name on the title, it's your parents' car. And until that title is changed to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thanks so much for being at the Justice Conference this year. I think it was really a breath of fresh air to hear your perspective on the way that you've been able to make this a local thing, a local initiative. So thanks so much.
It's been a pleasure for me, and I got to tell you, the people here what a great heartbeat, especially the people that served here. Fantastic. Really ministered to me.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Okay. Thanks so much, Steve.